box that I have here is all the goodies from our July, August catalog that goes live July 1st. And I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of what I got. Let me show you a couple of things that are coming that I'm going to be playing with over the next few weeks. This is a die cut. It comes with stencils and an embossing folder. I can't wait to play with these. These were actually in my album retreat kit, and so these three came even before this box came, but there's also a matching stamp set to it, which I will get to. This is the Cape Cod stamp workshop. So you get to make 4 of each of these cards, and it comes with this as your stamp, and then these are just die cuts. And so do you see those lines on there? And then the technique is adding a little watercolor detail to those. So I am looking forward to playing with that. And look at this beautiful paper. We've got this stripe on one side, and then this palm frond on the other side, and your zip strip is anchors. So, and then the colors that are featured in here are Bluebird, Lagoon, Periwinkle, Toffee, and White Daisy. Now this is the Cozy Up, and I'm just going as the order that they put them in the box. It's gonna make these 4 cards. It's got leaves, thanks so much, autumn greetings, and happy birthday, and this standalone circle die cut, which is gonna be so fun to use in all kinds of projects. Let's get this out of here. And here's the stamp set. Here's the arrows, wood arrows for embellishments. And then here's that stamp set. And just to take a peek at how big that is. So, you know, it's about the size of a coffee cup if you were to put a coffee cup down. And let's pull out the Cozy Up paper that's with it. This side is got the leaves on it with a striped zip strip. And then this is kind of a basket weave, and the colors are Desert Rose, Honey Butter, Mocha, Paprika, Pine, Rosemary, Sage, Scarlet, Shortbread, Toffee, and White Daisy. And then let's pull out, this is the Cape Cod Scrapbook Workshop. So with this workshop, you make 3 double page layouts. And it includes some exclusive acrylic shapes. These kind of look like sea glass. They are so beautiful. They're wrapped and wrapped. Look at these. This side has kind of got a shinier side, and then this has got kind of a more matte side to it. So, so pretty. They are very smooth, like a sea glass on the edges, like a sea glass after it's tumbled. And then there's some white die cuts and some toffee die cuts as well. And then this, you'll also get to see the full paper pack and sticker sheet. And here is that sticker sheet with just absolutely gorgeous elements on here, and some journaling spots and some titles. This is a beach fence along the bottom. You've got 2 borders and then some great accent words to add to it. Here is our Cape Cod paper. You get this icon paper that's kind of a monochromatic. And this is really fun. Happiness Comes in Waves. This paper you saw earlier, which is that palm fronds. And then the back side of that is a wood grain. Look at that wood grain. Oh, so pretty. This is Periwinkle, and it's the anchors again. And then there's that stripe that we saw before. So those are all your paper designs for the Cape Cod. And then with the scrapbook workshop, you're also going to get exclusive die cuts. So these are the die cuts that you will use as you create the workshops. And they include exclusive paper, and you get 3 sheets. So this does not come in a regular paper pack, nor does this. And this is stunning. Look at that. Weathered, beach weathered paper. And then, of course, you're going to get the cardstock that you need. Looks like lagoon, periwinkle, and some white. In the scrapbooking workshop, and so you can see it a little bit closer, it's actually using our white gloss spray and creating this aged wood look right there on the edge. Hopefully you can see that. Gosh, I'm not even checking if I'm under the camera. So that is really pretty. And you also see it on this paper as well. They've done some spraying, gloss spray on there. So this is the Cozy Up workshop. And again, in here you will see the paper pack and for Cozy Up. So I won't open that up when we come to it. You've got your photo mats. This is 1 sheet of the Cozy Up dots, and you've got some glittery dots and some just glossy dots in different colors. And it also includes, I don't know if you can see that, that's hard to see, but this is a stencil. So this one has some stenciling as an extra technique. And these are the pages that you are gonna create with this Cozy Up layout. Cozy Up is fall, but look at this and these books and the teacups or the teapot. I love that. I have a daughter who's a voracious reader, so having that as part of it and part of the fall is just really fun for me. You've got your pumpkins for fall, and then on the other side of the pumpkins is this book pattern. Let me see if I can get these lined up here so you can see all of them. This is a beautiful stripe. I bet this is scarlet. That's one of the colors featured in here is scarlet. And then on the back of that, oh, this is that same kind of basket weave we saw earlier. This is like a paprika page, and it's got words on it. So if I put my glasses on, books to read, autumn wishes, pumpkin kisses, falling leaves, over and over and over again, and in very small print. And then there's that leaf pattern that we saw earlier. Here are the exclusive die cuts. Look at all those beautiful colors. There's 3 sheets. Looks like this is my 3rd sheet. It's going to create a frame, or my 2nd sheet, and create a frame. And again, an exclusive paper design. Here's some more exclusive paper designs that get used. They're just falling out of there. And then what we've got here is an exclusive pattern paper, another, that same one. And then this here, a fun little polka dot. And then we've got all cardstock for that work. Now I got another set because I love my dots. So this is Cozy Up dots, and the kit comes with 1 sheet, but when you buy this separately, you get 2. Oh, and look at the stamps. Okay, let's talk about this. This is the sprigs and leaves, and it coordinates with the die cuts, the embossing folder, and the stencils that I showed you earlier. I think this is going to be one of my first things to play with. I'm super excited about that. This is called the Seasonal Goodie Basket, and it's a basket with a die cut, and you can fill it. Ooh, this is hard to get open. Tight in there. You can fill this basket with all these different stamps. You've got hearts, pumpkins, apples, Easter eggs, flowers, a big bow, and this looks 4th of July, and some gifts. And then here is all of the different die cuts. The basket you can leave as a basket, or you can have this handle, and then this is a little grip on the top of the handle. They thought of every detail. This one is Pretty Posies. I just loved the stitched look of these. Each flower, let me pull the black from behind the thin cuts. Each flower and leaf has its own little stitched, and even the word friend. So I'm looking forward to this. I haven't bought kind of a cutesy floral set in a while, and this one just really caught my eye. And then look at all those thin cuts. No fussy cutting happening here. Got a teacher one. I have a daughter who's a teacher, and I love to do something special for her and her staff in September. So this is the perfect time because I can actually make it in August for her. But this is also a great one. These for scrapbooking, kids artwork and things like that. This is Why Am I Sending This? A fun little snarky card sentiment. So without me, you're just awesome. It's hard to find a friend that is so amazing in every way. My advice is you don't lose me. You're my person. Some of our best times haven't even happened yet. Why am I sending this card? I knew a minute ago. Remember, you can be anything you want to be, except younger. And then happy birthday. Oh yeah, the Cozy Up scrapbooking stamps and thin cuts. You know, I couldn't pass that up. And you know, these are really good sized images. And then of course, they've also got the thin cuts with it. My weekend is booked. Cozy up with a good book and a cup of tea. Just one more chapter. Leaves are falling, books are calling. So, oh, I got an extra embossing folder. Didn't mean to order that, but you know, that happens sometimes. Look at these pandas. Now, if you loved those skunks, all the black and white that we had going on, let me turn this so you can see it. Look at these pandas, more little black and white, very cute. I know. Now I got this. My husband is a big NASCAR fan, and my son-in-law is an F1 race fan. And I just thought this would be really fun to make them some birthday cards and to scrapbook some of the races and things that they have done. This is kind of a personal preference for me. I think it's going to be really fun. And I think it could be used for men's birthdays as well. It's a checkered flag kind of day. This is the Cozy Up card making kit. It also comes with thin cuts. I did not get the thin cuts with this one because I feel like I can fussy cut this, and I'm pretty happy with fussy cutting. And sometimes I make that choice and know that you can make that choice, especially if you don't mind a little fussy cutting. This one is the Cape Cod card making kit, and it does not come with thin cuts. Let me show you how this one works. You see that artwork here? So you've got all your different layers of colors, and you can build a scene with this so that you have this beautiful ocean scene. I just think that's going to be so fun. And remember the hello written in the sand, and there was a hello and things. This reminds me of that, and I'm curious to put the two together and see how they work together. There's a thank you, it's a good day for a birthday, and thinking of you during this hard time. And the seagrass and the little birds, just the little lines of birds. So this one is probably going to be the second one that I play with, because I've been looking forward to that. This is called the Bee's Knees, and this is the July stamp of the month. Oh my, I can just name off the people who are gonna love this one. And it's a lot of you. The flowers are like friends, and I just, again, really loved, it's been a while since I've gotten something florally, but I loved how these are just looking like some wildflowers, and I think they'll make a really easy card. And I think I will do that technique where you don't have to color it all in, but you create a colorful background with your inks and sponges, and even using potentially that stamp set that I just had. So can you see creating backgrounds with these and then putting this, stamping this over top in black? Gonna be really fun. Here's another stamp that's got a lot of fun background stuff. And this is just teeny tiny words, which would be really fun with the books and making your own background paper or the background to a card with that. Got your clouds, a big sun that could go with the beach card. Lots of fun things. And just this swirly leaf pattern is fun too. I like to use these as journaling lines, but you can also crisscross them and you get a plaid, which is another fun way to use those. This is the August stamp of the month, another scenery, and this is going to be really beautiful, and it has just some really beautiful sentiments as well. And this art, gosh, I was just into the flowers. Look at these. The bee with this bee on it is just so cute. Other letters with bees, the E has a butterfly, the K has a bee, but I think this will be really cute. Will work really well with the stamp of the month called Just the Bee's Knees, as well as some other great titles for your scrapbook pages. Very colorful. This creates a full card face that you can put over patterned paper or colored paper that will show through, and then you've got this for your sentiment. There was a specific stamp set with a sentiment that went with that, but I also was thinking that many of the sentiments that I got, this thinking of you will fit in there, that hello will fit in there. These two stamp sets, this is baseball with heart and this is football with heart. Thinking of our Mariners and our Seahawk fans. But I also realized I need to get the soccer ball for the Sounders and I need to get the hockey for Kraken. So I already have a new list to add, or a new items to add to my list. These are paper packs and a paper pack and sticker sheet with the Cozy Up and the Cape Cod, which you have already seen. So what do you think? Do you love it? I am in love. Now remember, I've already got more things on, on my list, which is the hockey and where's the soccer ball? There's the soccer ball. So those are also on my list for this catalog. Well, thanks for taking some time to go through this with me. And I look forward to sharing some more videos and artwork with these stamp sets. So if there's something in particular that you want to see, just shoot me a message and I would love to work on something that you are interested in seeing as well. Thank you.